Alright, so I don't have no makeup on, so I think I'm about maybe a solid 15, 16 years old, you know. Some around there, Not at all 19, you feel me?
May cause heart attack, stroke, and death.
Do it look like I'm left off bad and bougie?
So what I'm gonna talk to you guys about today is going to be about what you should bring to college, what you probably might expect to college, anything you pretty much need to know before moving there.
Pause. Hey, I'm Nat. I forgot to introduce myself in the beginning of my video because I'm still not used to doing any of that yet. This is part 1 of my 2-part little saga thingamabob, but yeah. Enjoy.
One thing that you probably might not remember to bring or know to bring or might end up forgetting is medicine. Medicine is something that you really need to bring because once a nigga gets sick on one side of your room, that's your ass. Like, there's like an 85% chance that you will get sick from the other. Like, you're going to get sick. It's bound. And then you have like sweet mates or something, they don't get you sick. Like, you share an apartment, they go get you sick. If one person's sick, it's like that itis. Everybody gets sick. It's like Oprah's handing out sickness to everybody. You get it sick, you get it sick, you get it sick. Everybody's getting sick. It's an epidemic. The whole floor could get sick at it sometimes. Like, you gotta just bring medicine. Just help yourself out. The freshman 15 is not a real thing. You will not gain 15 pounds. Some people may look like they gain 15 pounds, but really you're gaining like maybe 5, if anything. If you're not paying attention, sometimes you could lose weight like I did. 35 pounds coming into my freshman year of college, and at the end your girl weighed 127. I couldn't fit my jeans. I could not fit my jeans worth my life. I was so sad because I have like 3 pairs of jeans that are like my favorite. I couldn't wear them. It was fuckery. I'm telling you, it was just fuckery at its finest. Beware of traditions that are in your college. Some things you might be like, why are they doing that? It's probably a tradition. Just go with it. You'll pick up on it. Trust me. Like at Michigan State, they have midnight ice cream and people jumping in the fountain. Certain things are kind of like, you know. If you live on a large campus or have a campus where you can utilize bus systems, you will have a bus story. You are going to get lost. You are going to take the wrong bus. That thing might break down. You might hit somebody. Somebody may hit y'all. Y'all are going to have a bus story. I have a bus story. I got caught in the bus doors. I got caught in the bus doors. When I was in the bus, I was coming off, I forgot a bag, came back, jumped back to go and get off the bus. I stuck my hand out, busted. So now I'm in the back going, door, until he opened the door and everybody was on the bus looking like, why in the hell is this? Why is she yelling? But you know, you have a bus story. If you go through it long enough, you will have an Uber story, because Uber drivers are weird. Uber drivers are extremely weird. You could get something from like a creepy old man to somebody that's probably maybe even drunk. You never know what you're gonna get when you order with Uber. And same thing with Lyft. They're like the same thing. They go hand in hand. Your best bet is probably traveling with buddies, to be honest with you. You are going to have a near-death experience. You are going to think you are going to die. It's not all going to be like all alcohol and drugs. That's not going to be like the reason why you are not going to die. Like, it could be something as simple as walking and getting hit by a car, a bike, a moped. Certain things, it's going to happen. You're going to have a near-death experience. One thing you're going to learn in college is you're going to learn to manage your money, because at some point you're going to be broke. And when you're broke, it's hard to eat. And when it's hard to eat, you're going to die. So be careful of where you're spending your money on. Don't splurge like I do on clothes, because majority of clothes you end up getting, sometimes you're not even gonna wear. So it's like really no point. Spend your money wisely is what I'm trying to say. Like, use your student discounts. Like, Amazon Prime is like free for 6 months for students. Like, use your student discount. And even if you go somewhere and you at the counter, you finna pay, like you got the cash and everything in hand, look that cashier in the eye, you be like, you got student discounts? Because I'm telling you, it's going to come through. Come through on the discounts all the time. If you could do it, just ask. Always ask. Another thing you need to know before moving in: be nice to your RA. They could either save your ass or make your ass grass. Like, it's either or. But remember, don't tell your RA everything you do, because they are your RA and it's their job to report certain things. So like, if y'all come in drunk or whatever, you're gonna get in trouble for it. But remember, your RA is your friend, but then again, their job is on the line, so be wary of that. Don't be a dick to your RA because they can help you out in everything. Something that you do not need to bring to college will probably include like an iron and an ironing board. Because trust me, you're only going to do it like maybe the first day of school, and after that, it's going to go in the little whatever cubby, shower curtain, whatever you want to put your stuff behind. Speaking of that, bring an extra shower curtain, because if you have the cubby holes with the they're open, you use the shower curtains that are just on the rod, and it will help you out in the long run. I'm telling you, it saves lives. You do not need a futon. I'm telling you right now, you do not need a futon. You don't have to bring it. It's something nice to have, but you don't need it because most of the rooms come furnished with like beds and dressers and whatever. So you do not need a futon, but it is something that you know, it's something you could bring if you would like to. It got hot. Shit. My neighbor's looking at me like I'm crazy. Window. I should probably just open the sunroof. I'm just opening the sunroof. Hopefully they don't ruin nothing. I'm gonna just open the sunroof. Hold on. Sunroof too sunny. Sunroof is too sunny. We don't need that. I don't want that on me. Window. Neighbor. Windows. Another thing you need to bring is tissue. The tissue supplied is 1 ply. Literally, it feels like sandpaper going across your butt. It breaks too easily. Nobody has time for wiping their duty and getting duty on their fingers. That's disgusting. Buy your own tissue, bring it yourself. I don't care if you gotta commute your tissue to the bathroom and back like we did with our sweet mate, because when she used our toilet tissue, she used way too much, and nobody has time to deal with one person taking way too much tissue if they not putting in. You get in what you put in. You ain't putting in, you ain't getting in. You feel me? I recommend bringing plastic plates, plastic spoons and stuff, because dishes, self-explanatory. Power strips. You really need your power strips, because if you're anything like I did, you got like in a small argument with your sweet mate and she took her fucking power strip. She unplugged my clock, my TV, my whatever else was plugged in that power strip, it was gone. Like, bring your own power strips. If your college dorm does not have Wi-Fi, bring Ethernet cords. It's kind of old, it's a dinosaur thing, but you need to bring Ethernet cords or you're not gonna have access to the internet and you're gonna be sick. Speaking of internet, you do not need the most expensive laptop. Everybody's laptop pretty much does the same damn thing. You don't need to splurge out on a MacBook. I just went in with like a little HP, whatever it is, and it got the job done. And it's touchscreen, so I save money. All about saving money. You may need like a small sewing kit, just enough to like sew on buttons and rips and little holes and stuff like that. It's something that people don't always tell you to bring, but you should. Bring a sewing kit. A small little itty bitty thing just to, you know, here and there, a little wear and tear, you know, fix yourself. That way you're not out of cash buying new stuff. Just like help yourself. Save your money. Talk to your roommate so you guys don't end up bringing duplicated items. You don't need like 3 full body mirrors. You don't need like 2 of those. You just need 1, put it somewhere, keep it pushing. So talk to your roommate about things to bring. Some people feel like they don't need to have 2 refrigerators, but that's a talk to your roommate type of thing, because I prefer having my own refrigerator, because my refrigerator I had alone last year was not enough for me. I recommend still bringing a refrigerator, but some people be like, oh no, we can share. Even if you have like dining halls, but still, not all the time you want to eat all of this stuff in the dining hall, you feel me? Like, some people are lazy. Like, we don't always want to go down there. Like, who wants to always go to the dining hall? Like, I want my own food now. You do not need to bring a printer. That's self-explanatory. That's extra money in your pocket. Don't bring a printer. You can just use the money you're gonna spend on the printer on however much they making you print copies or whatever at. Like, you don't need a printer. You do not need to bring all of your clothes. That's another thing. Don't bring all of your clothes. You're not gonna wear all of them. You're not. And if you say you are, you're probably lying to yourself, unless you legit have, you know, it going on. You don't need all your shoes either. You're not gonna wear all of them. Being honest, like, you're gonna get up, go to class, throw on some tennis shoes, some jeans, and a jacket, and you're gonna keep it pushing. Like, you're not gonna do much. Do not bring candles. Learn how to do your laundry before you get there, because you don't want to be that person in the laundry room that's just like, what do I do? What should I bring? What did I need to buy? I'm missing something. Use a timer when you do your laundry, because nobody likes going down there and your stuff is just sitting in there in the dryer or the washing machine. It's just sitting there and they just all in the way, and everybody got stuff to do and you just clogging and hogging. And speaking of that, in our Michigan State, they will take your stuff out of the washing machine or the dryer and just lay it somewhere. Like, it'll be still in the same vicinity. It would be in the same room, but it will be sitting beside the dryer. I know a person who finished the dryer, well, their clothes finished in the dryer, and somebody came by and just took them out the dryer and set them on the chair. Like her socks was on the floor. Set a timer, my friends, set a timer.